Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 1032. Oops, sorry, 1031. Positive experiences as an author. People ask, why do you keep doing what you do? I've been in this for going on 10 years now, and I keep doing it because I like writing. I really like storytelling. However, there's a lot of ancillary benefits as well. Seeing your books in print, how can you beat that? Seeing your books in print at Barnes & Noble. Well, you can beat that a lot because I make pennies on the dollar on those titles, but they were there. Got pictures of them on the shelves around the country, and that's cool. But I'm in this to actually make a little money. So straight sales, ebook sales, but still there's strangers who pick up my books and like them and want more of my books, more of my stories, follow a series all the way to the end, look for that new series, all kinds of great things. So not only do you get the money, you get fans. And no, you don't need the ego stroke of fans, but if you want to make money at this, you do need the ego stroke of fans. You need fans who like your stuff, so they'll keep reading your books, reading your series, reading your standalones, whatever they are, as long as they get that same experience of that same feeling when they pick up one of your books, one of your stories. So deliver that. You get to meet incredible people. I've run a lot of shows, and of course that gave me extra access. However, what's preventing you guys from running shows? Yes, there's a lot of money that you gotta stake on that, but if you have a successful show, then you get your money back, and that's what I always wanted. Just wanted to break even. But I got to meet some incredible people, great speakers, very, very successful authors. I got my pictures taken with some high-powered authors, and how can you beat that? You can't. And they know who I am, and that's the weird thing, that these highly successful authors, these people who entertain, these folks who have movie deals and have written more than one movie script, they know who I am, and that's another ego stroke, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. I mean, I like these people. They're good people. I'm not name dropping because that's bullshit. It's just I know who they are. They know who I am. And we've had some great conversations about nothing important. And I enjoyed those. I got to surround myself with extreme success, that's something that is you can't replicate elsewhere. Whenever you're in a job, you always find the most successful people, and that's who you hang out with. It's not like you're brown nosing or butt snorkeling or doing anything that's untoward. I mean, you still have to have that same work ethic, and I've always been extremely driven, same work ethic and ability. So storytelling, I read thousands of science fiction books before I wrote my first story. My first story had a decent pace because I read so many books. I knew the flow and the general flavor of how the book was supposed to go. So as I wrote more and more, better and more intuitive feeling of the story flow, the story style, the characters, and it did well for me. I wrote a lot of books, and I know a lot of people, and I can have a conversation with folks. I can ask for favors. I don't overuse that. I don't abuse that because, hey, I don't want people doing that to me. Like, hey, can you promote this book? Hey, can you promote that? Once in a while, great, but not all the time, because I'm not going to carry you. Nobody is going to carry you. These other folks aren't going to carry me, even though they're successful in their own right, and we can celebrate that. And that's what we do. We celebrate every individual's success because they've earned it. That's it. Not, oh, hey, you're successful. Can you carry me? No, we're all too heavy for that. So, and finally, what's one of the biggest benefits besides a way to escape? You write your own story. You have a world that you can disappear into to write stories from, all different kinds of elements within that, and your legacy. Because you've got these worlds, but you've got the words down too. You've got the stories finished. I have 18, 19 completed series. So all of those will stay in perpetuity, completed series. Nobody has to finish any of that for me. It's my legacy. Legacy for my son. He got to see that huge stack of books behind me. That's almost all of my titles. And there's Stanley's over there somewhere. That's enough. Stanley. Of course, he's looking at himself because we just came in from outside. My legacy. There it is. I got a stack of books. I've got IP on this computer, like $1 million worth of intellectual property. And all of that goes to my family whenever I pass. We'll put that off for as long as we can. But how can you beat that? So positive experiences as an author, a lot of positive experiences. Yes, I've had some series flop. Oh well, that happens. Write the next book, write it better, reach better readers, constant challenge, and keep that money flow, keep that revenue coming in. All right. All kinds of positive experiences as an author. You got to lean forward. Work ethic. I've worked my butt off. First 5 years, I've averaged 2,700 words every single day, 365 days for 5 years straight. So yeah, some of this doesn't come easy, but when it does come, it's great. Peace, fellow humans.